liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person?
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Shelly! Shelly! Please don't do this!
When someone dies,
a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead.
and sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right.
You were given the power of a god. But you're running out of time to save her.
I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
I killed you.
Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger.
It's not anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you. No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for The Crow, arriving in theaters on August 23rd. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things The Crow, I have Adam Horton, the stunt coordinator. Man, Adam, this film was amazing. I had a great time watching this. There's epic scenes that I want to kind of maybe digest a little bit, tear it apart without spoiling. But how are you today? What are the vibes with The Crow releasing in about a week as of this recording?
Well, I'm amazing and super excited to the release. Obviously, I think you've seen more than I have. But I haven't seen the viewing yet, but I've seen some clips, and obviously I was there on the shooting. I'm super excited for the fans to see this adaptation of Rupert Sanders' vision and Bill Skarsgård representation of Eric. I think they've done a great job, and hopefully my action team have done a great job to bring to screen that the fans will be proud of.
Definitely. I got to commend you, man. Yes. I think it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I know as a Crow fan, OG Crow fan of the comics, as well as the previous film, I think this is right up there with all of those other projects. Well done, sir. And as a filmmaker as well, shout out to you all stunt guys. Y'all make us look like real superheroes. You all are the true superheroes. So bravo. The Crow. There's an epic fight scene that happens towards the end. I'm going to be careful to not spoil anything. I'm just curious what it was like working with Bill Skarsgård. We recently saw him in other projects like Boy Kills World. So he looks like he knows how to move a little bit. What was it like working with him and just kind of putting, the groundwork together to give us the amazing scenes that we have in this film?
Yeah, I mean, listen, first off, Bill's jacked.
Bill's jacked.
Bill's jacked. He came prepared. I mean, let me tell you, the guy knows his physicality. He's so prepared. He's enthusiastic. He's dedicated. He put the time in. We really worked together. He was very collaborative. He knows what he wants to portray on screen. So we, from very early on meetings, we were really well tooled up to what we could put into this character and what we could utilize from what Bill brought to us with his physicality and his understanding of already fight sequences that he's been involved in from Boy Kills World and a few of the sequences that he'd done before. So yeah, we were excited with that, and it was just an advantage to us.
Love it. So yeah, again, insane fights in this. When you were constructing, some of these sequences, can you tell me what was like the idea with the rest of the team on how you kind of like wanted to show how this version of the Crow would fight? What was that like establishing, those sequences, how they would move, how the people he's reacting to would approach them and battle in this, city that he lives in, because like say, the Far East, you'd have like certain type of movements. Britain would be certain type of movement. What was it like constructing that and figuring that out on how they would fight?
Absolutely. So first off, we laid out a few rules. And that was like Eric, Bill's character, is not suddenly, just because he's become a Crow, a martial artist. We wanted to really ground him that he's just really fighting from a sense of internal pain. And how can we put that across? If we put a sword in some normal person's hand or a weapon in normal person's hand, how would they use it? And not suddenly that they're this ninja. So we really wanted to keep that grounded. And also another rule we wanted to really pay respect to, that Bill, although he's really unkillable, we didn't want to make him a superhero like Thor or Superman or the Hulk. We wanted to really feel that this power was not wanted from his character. It was more just punished upon him, that he was, but really internally feeling this pain upon his journey. And that was just more like a burden. So how do we portray that along the journey and make us feel that even in the fight sequences that he's still going through this pain? And that was our rules, to kind of like still emotionally connect to his character, rather than just like, oh, I can't be killed now, and just kill guys, No,
I really appreciate that. You're building up a new character introducing a character now to a new generation of fans, and going on this journey through the film. I really appreciate that as a viewer, and wanting to support a character. Like, you don't want him to come off the gate. So I love that you guys knew that, acknowledged that, and that's how you had him fight, which just leads to so many great moments. In the trailer, we see like this stairwell scene. Again, I'm going to avoid spoilers. We see, some car chases a little bit. Again, coming up with some of that, were there anything that you guys had planned, and how'd that work out, and how fun was that with the team?
Yeah, I mean, we always like to, how can we do stuff that hasn't been done before, but we don't want to do things that people are going to go, what the, are you crazy? So there's that fine line of like, and also the fine line between what genre we're making. We're not making a slasher horror scream movie. We are making a movie that is respectful and a very romantic revenge story. And we wanted to pay homage to that. And he's not a psychotic murderer. He's just fighting because he's on a journey and obstacles are in his way. So we wanted a sense that it was like every kill was painful, but not gruesome, where it was disgusting. So we also stick within them rules of the boundaries. And it was just exciting, we created some stuff and like, oh, we could kill a guy this way, but what if we killed him this way? That hasn't been seen before. And we could have fun with this and this. And it was just a back and forward of like myself and Bill and my fight team, Max, Godfrey and Loan and Rupert, who's got a great vision, and just like, well, what do you think? And that back and forward led us to a final destination where we were just really happy with our final result. Yeah.
Bravo. I love the grittiness of it. You guys kind of really, again, like you said, I think you said earlier, you wanted to keep it grounded, and it was just made it so much more real and so much more interesting. As film lovers that love action, you want that authenticity to it a little bit. on throwing my filmmaker hat on, I love the way you, as the stunt team, work with your cameramen, work with the directors when you shoot stuff like this. You know, I'm curious to your point of view, and if you can kind of like behind the scenes stuff in a way. What was it like working with Rupert and getting the ideas together for the movement that we got, and being in the right place at the right time to show certain movement? If you can throw me anything from that side of the view that a lot of people don't hear as film fans, of getting the shots right and getting the movements right to have it come across on screen.
Yeah, well, great. I mean, obviously, straight off the bat, Rupert had his vision in mind and knew the style and the style from the start to the finish. And us as a fight team, even though we design action, our action can't stand out camera-wise than the rest of the shoot because it just feels janky. So we paid respect to what Rupert already had in mind as how he was going to shoot everything outside the action, and we just integrated that within the action. And I have a very good supporting team that understands and operates camera. So with the understanding of how we operate camera and relaying what Rupert had in the vision of operating camera for the rest of the movie, we could integrate that. And I feel like what we always wanted to do in the action was really make the audience immersed in his journey. And, you know, we wanted to play that with the camera where the audience went on his journey with him rather than being very existential and kind of detached from it.
I dig that. Yeah, I would say we got to have right rehearsals. I want to be right there as you guys as stunt people are putting things together. So, because I don't want to miss anything. So I love that. Again, Sam, this is a pleasure to chat with. I mean, Adam, it's a pleasure chatting with you on The Crow. I have so many questions because I just love the art of filmmaking. And with you guys, again, like I said earlier, you make us look like superheroes. You make the imagination seem real through your work. Thank you for your time, Adam. This was a pleasure checking out The Crow. And I can't wait for the rest of the world to grab onto it as well.
Oh, well, thank you for you too. And, you know, like I said, thank you for spreading the word and respect to my team that did me justice. And, you know, I owe it all to them. So, and to the fans, you know, thank you very much.
Definitely. Shout out to the entire team. Adam Horton, stunt coordinator for The Crow. It drops on August 23rd. All the celebrations going on for Adam. He was sparkling earlier. Now we got confetti. Adam, such a pleasure to chat with you, dude. All the props. I can't wait for you to see the whole film too. You need to see it. Like,
me too.
Get the screening going on. Everybody, Adam Horton, The Crow, August 23rd. I'm Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. All right. There's a cut.
Okay. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Appreciate
Peace, bro.
Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, Adam, man. A good time. Thank you. All right, I think I'm recording. Meeting is being recorded. Kennedy, you're awesome. Adam, you've got fireworks going off. You're obviously amazing right now.
I mean, that was just automatically from my, I don't know what. It was technology.
I love it. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Right.
Thank you for your time.
Wonderful. All right, I'm going to count us in to help me with my edit because I'm going to put the trailer right in front of our conversation. All right, we are good. Let's rock. In a 1, 2, 3.